Alright, we are back with another episode of Emberward. It's still my current addiction. I can't get away from this thing. I just don't hurt me. Anyway, we're going to be continuing our run from last time, which has been very interesting. Because we are trying out currently the Decimate Tower and the Chomp Tower and then the Frost Ray Tower, and these have been very insane, especially the Decimate Tower. It's been borderline carrying us. So let's continue our run. We're very close to the end. We're like almost the boss, so this will likely be very short. I may start another run, or I may not. We will see. This is either a short episode or a very long. So, of course, leave in the comments if you enjoy shorter episodes or longer episodes. I will, of course, read them. So, we have 99 Ember, and there's no negative to going to a store, and it's not a bad block piece, and we get a relic, and we get a tower, and we get another store right after that, straight into the boss fight. So I think we're going to go for this. It is a corrupted battle, we got to keep that in mind. It's going to be much more difficult. But if anything, this will prep us for the boss fight, and let us know if we need to work on some more stuff. First thing first, name of the game. Routing things where you want them to go. Well, let's see. Ideally, we want things serpentining as much as possible. So we want to keep them in the zone of battle. So what I'm thinking is this can be blocked off. Let's see. What's the best way to block it off? Right here is the best way to block it. Okay. Let's start simple and get advanced. Blocking this off, as well as this, forces this to go around here and connect with here. Then I want to force these guys to go down this way, right? Or do I want to force them all the way around? I want to force them all the way around. Okay. So we can do that with this little guy. That forces him down there. Where's this one going now? Okay. This can be blocked with these two spots here. We have a lot of gold to play with, so we're gonna play with it. Let's do this. And we'll draw another one. Do this. Okay, now these both are going down here. If I place one here, this automatically is getting us what we're kind of looking for. So we'll start with it like this. Now, eventually we're going to want to loop this guy all the way around like this, but for now, we will deal with it how it is. We're going to use this to force him in a very, very specific way. Which way, I'm still figuring out. But we want them to loop in, through, out, down. Or maybe even up a little bit and then down. So let's start with that in mind. The amount of loops they do here doesn't really matter to me. So we're going to start by just placing it like this, just so that they're going the same direction. Not bad. We'll do this again. We'll get one of these put in. This might be a good spot for it. Sure. Boom. We can get one of these in. It won't be perfect though, but it will work. That's what really matters. Get both of those guys in, put them both on increased damage. We'll scale this out a little bit more to make it a little bit more advantageous to us. And I should probably do that with a card right now. No, not yet. We need long skinny bits in order to make it go through here. Well, not really actually. I should do it right now. Just with this. Boom. Goes that way. We can get a decimate in here. Boom. And let's start the next wave. So as we know, goal number 1 is going to be, of course, having some of these every once in a while and long paths, and then just spamming decimate towers as much as possible. We want to make sure nothing gets past. And we want to multi-layer these things as well. We want to make sure there's super, like, a lot of protection. Always use protection, as they say. Alright, let's keep them going down the line. They're going to be going down this line right here. So we'll place this just like that. And we'll get another one back here. Ideally something like this. 1, 2, 3. That's not bad. Place that there. Then we'll get this implied there. There. Can't afford that one yet, but that's okay. Let's send the next wave. Alright, we'll take the 55 and we will continue this path straight. Okay. We will then put another one of these back here. We'll put damage. I think we're just going to send it away. So we got to get a good roll, because we want to roll in a way that we get a bunch of decimate towers. But we also want a lot of charms, both of which are good. Decimates have a big range, they can be placed pretty much anywhere, so. We are in the fastest mode, I can't increase it anymore unfortunately, but that's gonna be fine for now. Okay, good roll on the decimates. The decimates are super cheap this round. We'll take it. Okay. Let's work on placing more things right now. First thing we're going to do is, I think this, do we have a 1x? We do not. Do we have any good way of dealing with this area? No. I don't think we have any facing the other way, unfortunately. What's the best way to fill in this gap without wasting space, ideally? Do we have a 1x2? No. We might just have to deal with it, there being a space there. But I really want to get use of this, that's the problem. This is too big. Do we have a normal one? We do have a normal one. Alright, we can roll. That could work. And then the little 3x right there. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll place a chomp. Boom. He'll have increased speed. And we'll make him slow everyone down. Increased speed, has a big range. It's perfect. And I think we'll send the next wave. We want to get this explosion poisonous cloud. This is big for us, if we can get it. Might as well work on getting it now. Let's let this round go though. Let's get this. Let's get this guy placed right there. Really good to have protection tiles like that. Alright. Kinda does say this is never gonna get used, but that's okay. Really high on the chomps. We're definitely not playing chomps today. We will be putting these down though, wherever we can. Let's get this one. Boom. let's get this one put in. Boom. These will all be chomp locations, I think, is what I'm going to go for. And then we're going to place one of these down too, because this will also slow down creatures. This might be the one worthy of getting the defense. Maybe not. We'll place one here. And these will be slowed. Okay. Then we're going to get some more decimates because they're cheap right now. So let's put one here. Put one here. Put one here. Send the next wave. We need to work on getting the Poisonous Cloud, however. So Poisonous Cloud is what does the most of the poison. Because anything that walks through it gets ticks of poison. Causing an additional 20% damage, leaves Poisonous Cloud on the ground, poison infested monsters. That's what we needed. Dealt with. Okay. Let's grab this. 20 coins Horror Max, why not? We don't need the Horror Mask though. Okay. We will take... I think this is the best time to do this now. I don't see why not. Is there a better one? No. We'll take that. We will then do... Can't do that. We definitely can't place this anywhere. I mean, maybe we can. We might be able to place this somewhere. Depends. I think we'll discard it for now. Then let's just get these guys put in. Boom. And we'll leave it like this. This is fine. It's fine if all the damage is in one spot. There's nothing bad about that. But we will want to put a Decimate here. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, Decimate. We'll put one of these in here with a Decimate on top. And believe it or not, we'll put one of these here. And we'll put that there. And believe it or not, there's going to be a Decimate on top. Well, actually, we want the Decimate on this more than anything. Like in this little spot. So maybe we'll draw. And we'll get one of these places put in. And then put a Decimate. No, on that. That, and he gets all that. He doesn't do fire, but it's fine. Damage has a 300% poison tick rate for 30 seconds. I think that would ruin our plan, so we don't want to do that yet. Maybe not, though. Maybe that's a good idea. Who knows? So the nice thing about this poison is we have, I believe, this thing, so when they get blown up, they don't... Wait, this isn't what that is. Do we not have that anymore? I thought we had something that... Missile does this poison... yeah, right here. So if the target's accumulated poison exceeds its health, it'll be killed instantly. Which is insane, because if you put enough poison on them, that they just die. I mean, like, that's insane. All of these guys have the upgrade. That's good. I think we should give these guys their respective upgrades as well. We always put one on this explosive one just to do a bunch of damage. This has got slow. This has got its slow. Definitely need to place some more of these chomps. Some of them doing poison would be nice. But I'm not against them all doing slow. If we can get an opportunity to get some small blocks, I'll take it. Just like this. And we'll like put one there and then put another chomp there. And he'll be on slowing. Like that, and then, you know, we'll try to get another small block for here if possible. Right now, we kind of are just doing our maximum damage. So we can keep extending things out, obviously. But it's not going to do a crazy amount yet for us. We will close this off, however. Ideally, we want to try to run them this way and see if we can squeeze them through even further. We would need a single block for that. Can we even do that? There's a spot back there, I think. Yeah, there is. So we'll need a small block for there. So we can get this placed in. This will go here. Small block will go there. And we'll need small-ish blocks for there too. Okay. Not bad. This being extended isn't helping us a crazy amount, to be honest, because we've got so much set up in the middle here. But I think that's okay. Let's see if we can fit any more chomps anywhere. We'll do this one here, put them on slow. We'll put this one here, put them on nothing. Some fans wouldn't be bad. We don't have any spots for them yet. Damage, and no damage. I think it'll be good to just kind of run through this one, let it take its course. Not much we have to do to improve. Okay. I mean, they went cheaper, so we might as well place them. Let's just get some stuff set up. Let's just do... why not? Boom. Decimate. Boom. Boom. Okay. Then we'll just, you know, place one here, because why not? Just making sure everything's hitting everywhere. These guys all have such a big range. Place one here. The increased speed is even better. Place that guy there. Well, I know this isn't on the ideal tile for it, but place that there and we'll upgrade them when we can. There's just so much poison rolling out that they just all get insta-kill. It's perfect. Getting sold by 70% is insane. I wonder if that could slow down the boss by 70%. That'll be crazy. And we will definitely be trying that. 50 Emberstones, we'll take it. As far as this is concerned, we're getting a poison room. 100%. Just we kind of got a poison build going right now. Then we get our normal reward. None of these are anything we want. With exceptionally long range and high damage, the sniper tower can eliminate powerful enemies from a distance. I mean, fire rate, targets hit 15% more damage for 5 seconds. That's not bad. Causes a small explosion when it hits, dealing additional 10%. Again, not what we're really looking for, but not the worst. So we'll take it. Waste recovery. We'll create one fire area. This we don't want that. We don't want that. Fire damage attacks made. We don't care. the end of each turn, remove 5 corrupted tiles closest to the fire source. One of the removing tiles turns into an attack boost. We're not going against corruption right now. All the towers' attack speed increased by 20%, but they ignore commands. I don't like that one. Fire damage attacks may create a magma puddle, dealing 4 damage per second to monsters crossing it. We don't do fire damage except for our lava, right? I think it's the only thing that does fire damage. So I guess we'll just grab that. It's kind of useless. I wish we had a reroll, but it is what it is. Now, when chill is hit by electric damage, that's not useful. When a monster is simultaneously affected by burn, more than 3 stacks of chill and over 30% charge, consume all effects and deal arcane damage equal to 15% of its max health. Not good, but not good for us because we don't have charge. We have no electrical. Oh, we do have electrical. I don't think that's good enough though. Icicle tower is useless. These are useless. This is useless. We'll grab a gambler's token for the actual shop. Everything else here is useless. We're moving on. We're going to continue and we're going to go to the actual shop. This will allow us to re-roll, give us a lot more choices. Each stack of chill increases the chance for a monster to receive a critical hit by 5%. That's not bad. When a tower crits, towers within 3 tiles gain 20% crit rate for 5 seconds. This effect does not stack. This is good. Don't want the mixture. Don't care for these towers. Don't really care for the blocks. Let's reroll. Overcharge battery. When a monster charge effect is triggered, it releases chain lightning. Demonic pack we don't want. The attack speed of your fire towers is reduced by 20%, but their damage also now applies 1 stack of chill. Our only fire is the normal guys, so it's not bad, but it's not needed. Hammer tower is actually insane. We actually really want that. We also never used our Starfall. Swap him out. Swap him out. Swap him out. All of these are big towers. None of them are 1x1s. Which I think is just fine. Hammer tower is going to be insane, actually. It's an awkward one to have that. Take a mini guy. Take another mini guy. And we'll take a Frostfire. Why not? It's better than nothing. And here we are. The scariest one of them all. Boss battle. Let's make sure there's no talents that are useful to us yet. Acquire a new skill, Overcharge. You can supercharge the tower in one tower in each wave, granting an ultra high firing rate for a few seconds. Not a bad idea. Focus Fire. Each round you can command your towers to focus attack a monster. That'll kind of already work anyway with the boss. Acquire a new skill, unlock. Once per round you can unlock a locked block. Very interesting. Chance to reach HP recovery and treasure chest. You can withdraw your hand. Card costs increase beyond. Okay. When monsters damage the fire source, you receive. Okay. Chance to sell at original price. We don't really care about. Initial health of the fire source. Starting gold. Increased preparation time each battle. Tower upgrade costs are reduced. Like that. All towers, a chance to critical hit, dealing an additional 50% damage. We'll take more critical hit. And more XP isn't bad. Additional chance to crit hit against boss monsters. Oh, we really should have focused that. I don't want to re-rule everything, to be honest. It just seems like a lot of work to remove everything. So we'll do that. If we don't win this battle next time, we will do the re-roll everything and make sure it is as optimal as possible. For now, though, we'll just grab this. Alright. Let's check it out. The boss battle, the scary, scary boss battle. This thing has defeated me twice now. I shall not let it defeat me again. Okay. Time to sit up. First things first is blocking off one of the entrances. We'll do it in the most inconspicuous way we can, just seeming like it's just gonna turn out to be a completely expected way to do it. We'll at least put one of these here so we can get a... There is a good way to do this. Let's do this. This will be fine. Let's grab this chest. Longboy and poison. I won't turn that down. Explosion. Longboy with poison. Forceth down this way. Then we get... Ooh, it's really hard to work out. Small boy. Sure. If we even do this. That's not bad. Do this. This isn't optimal. I'm gonna be honest. Not optimal. But it will work. We need this placed so that it can be used. We'll need another long piece for that, but that's fine. Okay. This works for now. Let's get some stuff down. Like this. Boom. We'll need to keep these guys in mind because they're going to be very specific. And we'll have another one probably down here somewhere. If I'm able to. If I'm able to fit them in there somehow, I will. Preparing for first wave, so I have plenty of time. Just trying to make it work the way I want it to work. I think we can get it figured out later though. We'll let this run. He should be plenty to deal with everything. Good. Get the long boy. Alright. We're already getting this to work, which is good. I think a 4 long would be better here if we can get one. We do have them available. We'll use it for now though. We can't actually get them in yet anyway. We'll get this guy in. We'll make him slow. We don't have any small guys. We gotta keep that in mind. It's like a very specific way that we're playing this. Very, very specific. Working so far. He's going to be pushed back. These attack speed things, we're going to use the hell out of them. We're going to have to very much use them. Use and abuse. Let's start with something like this, which will cut it's fine, we don't have to be very specific here. Let's get that in there. Let's open this now. Get a long boy with some attack damage, that's okay with me. We want them to go down into here, so we'll do this. And then we'll cut like this. Oh, that's a problem. So let's take this and rotate it around. Can we do this? Break. There's no ideal way to do this. It's fine. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's make them go down one way then, at least. Let's do this. And this. Force them down this way. And cut them back over. Push them up. And across. We'll get this all figured out with placements just in a little bit. It's actually really bad placements, now that I look at it. We want that in there. We want a decimate tower on there. We want this in here with another decimate tower. We want the upgrade. We want to send it. Ideally, we just want to optimize decimate placements. That's what we're looking for here. We'll place another one here now. Specifically on this speed up, I think. Yeah, we shouldn't have placed this piece. Oh well. We'll get... what is this, 150? Yeah, we'll definitely put out the 100. Okay. Then... we'll get one put in here. Okay. We could even actually do this. I think this would be better. Boom, boom, boom. Send the next wave. This is a very interesting size on this thing. I want to look at it more. Changes the summoning a meteor that is 3 times larger and targets the primary enemy instead of a random one. Enemies hit with 30% damage for 5 seconds. Otherwise, it's normally summon a meteor shower to attack random enemies, with each meteor dealing damage to monsters in a small area. Critical and fire, the meteor shower now is random elemental. I think that's even better, to be honest. But you can never make this thing do anything crazy good. But that's okay. Let's get one put down. Let's get it figured out first. Of course, we're gonna want to poison on this thing. So let's get that put in. We'll need another one of those pieces in order to finish that off. That's fine. No, we won't. Boom. Decimate. Boom. Bam. Probably end up cutting this like this. It's a very odd way of using my blocks, but I'm sure we'll make it work. This is a weird little spot here. Let's get some of this going on. Where's the best spot to do that? Right there is the best spot. We don't have anything to do right now, though. So we can make this do something. We're gonna run out of time eventually. I'm taking my time as much as I can because I want to make this as good as possible. I'm selling. There's our electric attack. I didn't even realize we could get electric attack through a hammer. I forgot about that. I think honestly I even sell this one. This is still cheap. Boom, boom. I didn't get the little guy, which is unfortunate. We get these guys all in a line. We can discard you. Discard you. Grab this. No little guy, it's okay. How about this one? We'll take that one. Place that like that, I guess. It's not really ideal. Much rather have it like this. We can't do that because that blocks everything. So what if we did this? This. That. This will eventually be filled in. However, we need it to be. This. This is some big damage stuff. Whatever goes here, it needs to be a 2x2. I think this is best. With the electric damage. Let's get this guy sold and replaced with one of these. With the slow and burn. Grab this. Little guy. Not the littlest of guys, but a little guy. Best spot for you is probably going to be here. So this will allow us to get a slow that. We'll send them around. I was say, why aren't they attacking? It was scary there for a minute. Got the little guy now. Okay. Wouldn't place him, unfortunately, but it's okay. It's probably gonna go up in price now. Oh, it went down in price. That is insane. Boom. There's another one here. Can't place one there. What we can do is we can place one of these guys there. It should spread properly. Perfect. With that upgrade and that upgrade. Send it. Yeah, we're getting awfully close and we don't have many decimates, I'm gonna be honest, so I'm gonna focus more on that. We do have a lot of hammers. And they do big damage. I could have planned things out better, I think. And that's on me. I know we have all this space here, but we learned from mistakes last time that focusing in one area is usually the best idea. Usually. Fuck that, never mind. Change my mind on that. Should make another kill box down here. We can do that by filling these spots in. It's never a perfect way to do it. Not there though, because he's gonna do fire. We do have little guys, but we're just not getting lucky. Which kind of sucks, not gonna lie. This can go in the other way. Fortunately, this is in the way, and I'm gonna sell it because of that. Decimate's way too high. But I can place a decimate on this thing, which I'm definitely gonna do. We need to get a little guy there. We need to get a little... No, little guy there won't help, actually. We need more placements for decimate towers is the problem. It's a huge problem that we're running into right now. This will help us get more. Okay. I'm uncaring on how good this lane is. I want this lane to just have a lot of spaces and be well Tetrised together, if that makes sense. And that's like a god spot for a decimate right there. Not really, but it's a good spot, I guess. Okay. We draw. Send the next wave. I'm not worried about these waves, I'm worried about the boss, which is why I'm spending some time here. Spending some serious time making sure it all works. Because the next time it goes, he's coming. He's coming right now. Oh, good timing on the cheap stuff. Heck yeah, okay. Well, first things first. God spot into decent spot. This one I don't want. Oh yeah, we can place this one. Okay, let's keep on working at this. Need to make it as good as possible. This isn't bad. Let's get this one in there. Boom. Okay. Let's get that in there. Bang. Bang. These guys all need their upgrades. Not crazy, but it's okay. They're all gonna hit the spot. Alright. For the sake of just doing it, we're gonna do that. And this is where things are going to be okay. When the tower kills a monster, it launches arcane missiles. Powerful shot damage increased by 150% by firing speed decreased by... We'll use that on a hammer, probably. Because the hammer still have the chance to just... right away. So... This won't allow us to place anymore anyway, but we can place a hammer here if we want. Since it is arcane. Get some early stun in. And this will just be placed in an awkward, annoying spot. Send that wave. Okay, this is the kill area. These guys can all hit it. We're hoping for the best. Little guy. I don't know which of these is better. Just do that. Put that in there just cause. They're getting demolished by this just alone. This is just this that they're getting demolished by. They're not even to the difficult spot yet. And now they're getting to the difficult spot. Now I don't know what I want to give power shot. I don't want to go to this. We will poison bottle this guy. Don't care about Point Hunter. Powerful shot here. Toxic coating. Here. Hope that doesn't cancel that. Arcane here. And then work on getting some more put in. Gonna be honest, we're gonna need another row of death. I don't have him. Shit. Come on, we can do it. He's so low. Yes, we finally did it. Oh my, we finally got rid of him. We just needed the most overpowered 2x2 build in the game, I believe. I don't know how I can get better than that. Following the king's command, he will do his best to protect the fire source. Interesting. Demon Flame has been unlocked. Possesses powerful demonic energy, absorbing monster souls to permanently increase its damage. When the Ember Spark talent kills enough monsters, it levels up and gains +1 attack damage. When damaged by monsters, the flame level decreases by a damage amount. That is kind of insane. A flame that attacks forest. I wonder if we can get that so good that it can wipe on its own. But I think that was like the perfect run. These towers are so good. Especially the hammer. The hammer is insane. The poison is insane. Everything else just adds to it. The poison the hammer carried. With that being said though, the episode is getting to about 50 minutes. I'm actually surprised by that because it was only a few battles, but I guess I did take my time because I wanted to make sure we would win. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. And we'll see you at the dawn of the next run.